the middle of summer and it's scorching hot. Today we're going to give you 5 tips on how to cool your aquarium when it's getting too hot over the summer months. Hi guys, Cam here from the Fish Room again, and on this channel we're talking about aquariums and tropical fish and aquatic plants and all other stuff involved in the aquarium hobby. I'm sharing kind of my journey with you guys, and fingers crossed you guys can share some of your journey with me. At the end of the day, this hobby is all about learning and having fun. So if you're liking what we're doing, please feel free to subscribe to our channel, share our videos, and if you want, if you've got any questions, put some comments in the comment section below. We're also on Facebook and Instagram under the Fish Room NZ, so if you're on those platforms, please feel free to give us a look and like us and follow us on that as well. Enough of that, let's get on to 5 simple tips on how to cool your aquarium in the middle of summer. Have a good one guys, happy fish keeping, and catch you later. Alright, so today we're going to use this aquarium here as a bit of a test subject. I've got my handy dandy thermometer thing again. Right now it's reading at 28.6 degrees. So it's not super hot, but it's kind of getting on that hotter stage. Recently in Nelson we've been getting up to and above 30 degrees, which is roughly 86 or so degrees Fahrenheit, so the temperatures are getting up. So the first way that I'm going to help you or show you how to cool your aquarium is by using a frozen bottle of water. Right, so this is cheap, efficient and effective. A simple plastic bottle full of water, chuck it in the freezer overnight, and you're frozen. Just remember when you're filling it up, don't fill it all the way because water expands as it freezes. All you do with it, put it straight in your aquarium. Just like that. As it begins to defrost, the water temperature will begin to come down. Obviously if you've got a big aquarium, you're going to need a bigger bottle. If you've got a small aquarium, a smaller bottle. To be honest, this bottle's probably a little bit overkill for the size aquarium that I've got, but for the purpose of this demonstration, it's absolutely fine. Alright, so my bottle's been floating in the water for less than 2 minutes. And we're now at 28 degrees, so it's already come down a little bit. Down the end it's 27.8. So the temperature is already beginning to come down in less than 2 minutes. So this is working very efficiently, very well. Alright, so as you can see on all of these aquariums, none of them have lids. There's a reason behind that. One, I wanted to keep the humidity level very high in my fish room so I could grow some immersed plants. But the second reason is, having the lids off the aquarium makes the aquarium have the ability to breathe, which then keeps the water temperature down. So if you're struggling with the temperature in your aquarium at home, take the lids off, and if you've got a hood, take the hood off as well, and that's going to allow it to breathe, and it's going to release some of the temperature out of your aquarium. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Just removing the lids. That one there, I've only got half of it off because I can't quite reach the other one, but it's that simple. Another really efficient, effective and cheap thing to do to cool your aquarium is turn your lights off. Generally speaking, T5s, T8s, metal halides, they all produce heat. That heat is going straight down directly onto your aquarium surface and heating up your water. I heat my entire fish room literally on the lights that I have on the other side of the room. One side of the room the temperatures are at sort of 28, 29. On this side these temperatures of the tanks are only 27 degrees. So the lights alone are making a big difference on heating of my aquariums. So if your water's getting too hot over summer, flick your lights off. If you've only got plant fish, it's not going to matter whatsoever. If you've got plants and fish, maybe try putting your lights on early in the morning and then later at night, as opposed to in the middle of the peak of the day. Water changes. These are just as efficient as anything else. If you're removing water that's coming out of your aquarium at 28, 29, 30 degrees, and you're putting back water in at 25 degrees, it's going to bring it down. When you're doing it though, make sure you don't do massive water changes like 50, 60, 70% in this sort of heat, because that shock will be enough to possibly stress the fish as well. So regular small water changes will be enough to bring your aquarium down. 200 litre tank, maybe a 10 litre at a time. Maybe do that every 3 hours or so if you've got the time, and you're just going to bring it down and keep it constant just where you need it to be. Water changes, very efficient, very cheap, very easy. Another option to help you cool your aquariums off is a fan. Now just be careful, power and water, they don't mix very well. So as long as you don't put the fan in the water, you'll be okay. I'm going to say that again, do not put the fan in the water. Right, so what we do, we put it on the edge. This one isn't going to fit quite obviously. You put it on the edge, you point it down, and you get it agitating the water. Just like it does in your room at home, the fan on, blowing cool air, drops your temperature, drops the air temperature. It's going to do the same thing in your aquarium. It's going to drop the water temperature just sufficiently. Handy as heck, cheap as heck. You get many sizes. You've got a big aquarium, you have a bigger fan, smaller aquarium, smaller fan. It's that simple. Away you go. Normal desk fan will do the job you need it to do. So there you have it. 5 very quick, cheap and efficient ways of cooling your aquarium in the middle of summer. While I have you, there's something else I actually want to talk to you about on the same vein as this. When the water gets really high, the oxygen levels begin to lower. The warmer the water, the lower the oxygen content. So things we've got to consider when the water gets hot is surface agitation. We really want to be making a bit of an agitation in the water, so it's really easy to do that. We can either add another air pump with an air stone, so the bubbles are coming out and really splashing stuff around, or if we've got an external filter, or even an internal filter, we can raise that so it's breaking the surface. We don't want our surface still like this, we want it wiggling around a little bit like that. The more it wiggles, the more gas exchange we're going to get, which means there's going to be more oxygen in the water, which means your fish are going to be breathing better and they're going to be healthier and they're going to most likely survive during this heat stroke. Alright guys, I hope you found this informative. Catch you all later, have a fish keep and have a good one.